What's up, guys? You're ready for another action figure review. In this time we're going to take a look at the Bandai Tamashii Nations SH Figuarts Doctor Strange exclusive figure. There you can see the figure displayed through this window packaging. Doctor Strange there, also in Japanese it seems like. A lot of hands, so that's pretty cool. Packaging is nice. It's different than what we've seen before. There's the side, and then here is the back. He's displayed there with some effects, so that's also cool. And here's the side of the box. So without further ado, let's get about the box. And okay, I have some mixed feelings about this figure. It's not the most amazing thing ever, but I do have some good things to say about him as well. Not to say that I got a lot of bad things, but there's some stuff that I'm not happy about. Overall, they exceeded where they always exceed, and that is in the painting and sculpting department. And they did a phenomenal job painting the figure overall, everywhere, top and down, front and back. Everything's painted nicely, and the sculpt is there as always. Now, he is utilizing a cape that is plastic, so this might be among their last releases that will use plastic capes, because it seems like they're going to be making cloth capes from now on. They introduced soft goods with the latest release of their Batman Dark Knight Batman figure, and they just recently announced a new updated Darth Vader that will also include soft goods for the cape. So I'm only assuming that from now on they're going to be producing figures with capes that are soft goods and not plastic anymore. So this might be the last one. So while we're talking about it, let's take a look at the plastic cape right there. Of course, it's molded to look like it's kind of like wavy, and it's got some sculpting going on there. And some shading and all that. But you can see how they broke it down into 3 pieces. It's the stuff you got to do when it comes to plastic capes, so and maybe that's why they're going to change it. So I personally prefer cloth capes too. So it's kind of a bummer that it includes a plastic cape, but it doesn't look all too horrible. So here's a closer look at the body of the figure, and you can see what I was talking about with the paint and the sculpt. That is phenomenal work right there. Look at that. That waist, that torso, everything just sculpted very nice. Good texture on it. Looks very, very good. The boots came out pretty good too. You can see there. They did sculpt the necklace, which holds the Infinity Stone. It's not a loose piece like Marvel Legends did, so he will always be wearing it right there. You also see some metal there. I don't really like that on the cape, but that's exposed. But overall, the paint came out very clean. So you can take a look at the face sculpt, and this is what I don't like, is the face sculpt or the face paint or whatever they did, the digital print. I don't know, it looks kind of weird. Doesn't look as good as the promo pics at all, in my opinion. The likeness is there, but something's just off for me. I don't know, I just can't see it. It's something that wasn't really shown. Look, I mean, I don't know, I think it's kind of glossy as well. It's got some gloss to it. I don't know, it's kind of off to me. That is my gripe about the figure, is the face. I'm just not into it right now. I don't know. Just doesn't look good up close. Maybe farther away shots will make it look a little bit better. But we have these kind of calm hands right here. Then we have these open hands here. There's some sorcery posing hands here, some magic hands. Then these hands include pegs here, and this is to peg in his effects that he comes with. Regular open hands as well, another set. And the 2 fists that are included on the figure itself. Now his effects are okay. They seemed a lot cooler in the promo pics. So we do have these effects are clear little pieces of plastic, transparent there, and they have it printed on there, so it looks okay. There's 2 of those, and then we have 2 small green ones right here. So we have these 2 small green ones there, and that's it. So they're little pieces of plastic. They're okay. I felt like they were kind of misleading, because if you look at the box, look how cool that looks. And I know it wasn't gonna light up or anything, but they made it look very super attractive in the picture right there. I think I'm okay with them. If you think about it, if you compare it to the piece that came with the Marvel Legends version, you can clearly see it's a piece of plastic that's painted. This one, at least, you can kind of give the illusion that there is no plastic there, that it is just these symbols floating in the air. So that's pretty cool, I think, in my opinion. So I accept this. Alright, so let's run through the articulation real quick. Basic SH Figuarts articulation, we're all used to this. So we have the head going left and right. Even with the big collar there, he can still move left and right. He moves up pretty decently, moves down. There is a bit of a neck joint. The arms go forward and back. They squeak a little bit in and out. Very nice range there. They have the shoulder socket that kind of makes it go inward and outward. Double jointed elbows, bend really nicely. Swivel at the wrist with a hinge, which is a ball jointed hinge. Swivel at the waist. There is a nice movement for a crunch there. So look at that, pretty nice. You can do a worm. Okay. Anyways, the legs go forward and back, in and out. They do drop down SH Figuarts style to allow more movement, even with the plastic garments there and the way you can still move it pretty nicely, so that's good as well. Thigh swivel up there, double jointed knees that bend very, very good. And the ankles do get a little bit stiff, but they do move forward and back. They do pivot. They're more stiff than usual, and they do swivel left and right, and there is toe articulation as well. Don't forget that the cape is articulated because they are on hinges right there, so you can move it around as so. Alright, so here's a look at him with those effects, and I say that looks pretty damn cool. You know, once he's got him on there, you will see those pegs sticking out his hands like crazy because they're really big. There's really no way around that. I mean, what else can you do? But overall, I like the way this looks. It looks good. It really does look good. So I do like the way they did these effects, and they're really, really clean. Since they are printed on plastic, they're really, like, the lines are straight, they're clean, they look good. So that's A+ for me. So that's awesome. Overall, I'd say the figure's pretty cool. I don't know if it's worth the exclusive. I don't even know how much I paid. Probably like around $80, because that's pretty much what they go for when they're exclusives. So it's expensive, and I don't know, I wish he was a regular release. He's not like an uncommon character. I don't know what they go through to choose which ones become exclusives, which ones don't. But there he is next to the Marvel Legends Hasbro Doctor Strange from the movie. And I feel like after comparing these two side by side, I like the Figuarts version that much better. I would say, even though I did gripe about his face, I would say the Figuarts face looks more like the actor than the Marvel Legends version. Alright, so that concludes my review on the SH Figuarts Bandai Tamashii Nations Doctor Strange figure. Alright, and don't forget to go ahead and use the promo code ERivera94, which is just my name. Use the promo code ERivera94 at ASOSgeeks.com whenever you go shopping for figures, and you'll get 5% off. You know, every little bit helps. So leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys would like, and most importantly, don't forget to have a great day. Bye.